What's up, my people? I need to run that promo one more time. It's your boy GNL Zamba right now. It's your boy GNL Zamba. Baboon Force Entertainment. You feel the beat? That's the cause and effect beat. Made in Uganda. Everywhere we go, we just conquer. Manyalo later. Uganda, yafanele Lugano. Yeah. I see you, my people, on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where we're going to be going. I see you on Facebook. Abanda Galava, Bad Rule. I see you, Denson. I see Eddie, Mrs. Edwards. I see Karash. I see Akandwanaho. Man, I got love from everywhere. I feel blessed right now. That's okay. You know, I'm really excited. I'm excited. Yovajita, this Zambaland podcast. Thank you for joining me. But I want you guys to suggest topics because I don't want to be in this space. I'm just in my head. Got bubble. Twina topics tetunyumyako nga ffe abantu abanyumirwa hip hop. Get me? Atanyumirwa hip hop. If you're not a GNL fan, I'll always say this. If you're not a GNL fan, this is not a space for people who don't like GNL, people who don't like Baboon Forest, don't care about Simbi. I don't want to hear your opinions. I don't care. This is a space for only people that love hip hop music. This is a space for only people who appreciate art. This is a space for people abagala okuwagira country affair and people would like to see other artists prosper. So I don't want to hear any opinion of actually fan wafete tuwagala kumanya uchitegeera. But for all our fans, I would like to say thank you so much for all the support for all the years. So right now I'm still if you're just joining us, I'm just testing the signal space yange jebaita Zambaland. And so if you do hashtag Zambaland, this is the show that you refer to. Bokola hashtag Nsimbi, that means you refer to Bandi and Miriam Tamajebaita and Nsimbi, Ekola indigenous hip hop, and it's a cross-cultural Afro-futuristic band. So that's hashtag Nsimbi. So you can follow Nsimbi. When you do hashtag Zambaland, this is where you are. It's a Baboon Forest podcast. You can follow Baboon Forest, Kupedia Facebook, Kupedia Instagram, and also, yeah, basically that's where we are right now. All the other platforms you call just GNL. If you Google GNL, you find my website, you'll find all the platforms that Solo Kubera. I'm really happy to be here. I see everybody commenting. I see Sister MC. I see Jeff Luke over here, and I need to open up my YouTube so that Navombongira Kumukwana, because I need to see my people over here. So on YouTube I have Menya Hassan, you're on both platforms, bro. Or you are Kavi. David Martin Ojangole ogamba Nyango Hussein agamba ntino gwa singo chimanyi nawe Baboon Forest hip hop tukomyewo na low na force so chitegeera. But this time I just want to do projects that uplift other people chitegeera, because I the server wabagaga chitegeera. I grew up from a place which wasn't like that blessed, but I grew up in a place where I was loved by my parents, and Kawempe raised me to be a person that aspires for something greater. So that's why I got my moniker, Bajita, greatness of no limits. So I want to inspire other people to also be great. So, and when I say that I'm great, that doesn't mean that that's great. So if somebody says, that's the beauty of hip hop is also itakabaka and another person also itakabaka, and you can both be kings. It's only Muraga or Babakola Chidandali, Abatasobola Kubera Bakabaka Bombi. But being royal is the way that you treat other people. You know, to whom much is given, much is tested. I always say that. The way that you treat other people, as kings, you know. So shout out to all my kings in UG, shout out to all my Baboon Forest kings, shout out to all my Zambaland kings, shout out to all my Nsimbi kings. Shout outs to everybody. I really appreciate all the love coming through on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So, right now, if you haven't subscribed over there, I want you to suggest topics. Momboli, the sound of Ebatuka Kobulunji, or Womosiki Gubatuka Kobulunji, the sound, the picture. This is just for testing. This is us just testing what we're going to begin doing in the next episodes is going to be ku YouTube. So we're going to put our GNL platform bagita Zambaland ku YouTube. Ku YouTube ogenda no subscribing nonyiga kapesa ka subscribe otujja okubeera nga twabinga discussions zaffe. Eno space y'abafanzi baffe bokka abatatumatira tetwagala kumanya musigale eyo gye muli. We don't want to hear your opinions. We are basically twebereremu tuli mu kintu kyaffe tunyumirwa. So shout outs to all the Baboon Forest fans, shout outs to all the GNL Zamba fans and the people who supported me actually nga nakatandika okuba akayimba kange akasookera ddala obugalo big round of applause. Tubongera obugalo. That's what I'm talking about. It's your boy GNL Zamba by Zambaland podcast. This space yaffe tetulina agenda tugobamba oba bagenda kuba bulango bwa advertiser. Nah man, that's not how hip hop bosses do it. A hip hop boss sets up his own platform, not chilling up with cheating. You set up your platform and then watch the dominoes fall. So I'll be back just in a few seconds. Mumpe time so that I can readjust. Jora MC, what's good, my homie? Yeah, Linda Natusa, Rema Mugabo agamba nchanyaluleta mwana mbagala nnyo. I've been missing everybody. Abambuza mbuno Zamba waddawa. Yes man, na sichali Uganda ndi mu West Hollywood. Nene Yesu nga bwe yava. Let me give you something. Nga Yesu bwe yava in Nazareth n'agendako mu Egypt n'amalayo emyaka oba gyalinga emeka kubanga ye yamalayo time yali nene nnyate. Yesu yagenda mu kankubuli story. Yesu yava mu Yerusalemu n'akkirira eyo mu Misiri kubanga Misiri yalinga nga bw'olaba New York y'ebiseera ebyo nga bw'olaba Los Angeles y'ebiseera ebyo. So Yesu yabeerayo okuva mu myaka nga alina emyaka 15 yakomawo alina emyaka 3 n'atandika ministry ye. But that means that he had gone to search for knowledge, and when he came back he was like enlightened. So in the same way people ask me, mwana waddawa oba oli luddawa obuze, nze nina GPS ku simu yange. That means each and every time I know exactly where I am. And you need to know where you're from to know where you're going. Kubanga kyova manyi nti nze nava Kawempe, nava Uganda, buli wembeera flag yaffe ebeerawo kitegeera. Nabayimbira oluyimba Uganda yaffe. That means the mentality yakulowooza ku baana beeka okitegeera. So when a person goes away, it's only a matter. In fact, ne mu luyimba lwaffe ensimbi ku album empya we talk about that. Nti okutambula kulaba okudda kunyumya ne bajjajja baffe bakyogerako. That when a person goes away for some time, ensi tekomaawo wokka, ensi tekoma busiya, ensi etu expandingira ddala. But when you come back with the good things, by'obeera oyize, banno oba obayigirako ne mwenyumira emboozi nti kikyomiisi nze ne mwenyumiza, naawe n'obabuulira ku byoleese, awo tugenda nga tukula okitegeera. So whenever people tell me, oh, what dawa, I'm in West Hollywood, bro. Like my address is West Hollywood. I'm from Kawempe. My address is in West Hollywood. I own a company somewhere else. Sije nazaliwa n'okuzalibwa ne company yange thriving elsewhere. So I'm grateful for that. And I appreciate all the love that comes through. But gaibanga abali Dubai, abali mu London, abali mu Kawempe, abali Matuga, abali Lugoba, abali Bwayisa, abali Jinja Kalori, abembale Gulu, Nakapiripit, man, everywhere across the globe. This platform is just for us to learn from each other. Okulaba nti tusobola okubeera nga tweyamba nga twezzaamu amaanyi, because that's what hip hop is about. It's Baboon Force Entertainment, and your boy GNL Zamba will be back in a few seconds. Twongere ku platform eno abali ku Facebook mwena mbalaba olumala this break. I'm going to be coming back. Nenjagala mumbulire oba sound ebakolera and what you'd like us to change. Njagala mubeere nga suggesting some of the topics that we can tackle, tetwogerako and we can research about, kubanga hip hop is also about knowledge. Tosobola kubeera hip hop musajja wa hip hop ng'omutwe mukalu. So some of the people lyrics zibalema kubanga they don't have different wells of knowledge to draw from. You get me? No kubeera to be, man, how do I even begin this? In the conversation kanjongereko nga nakavayo, but then I'll leave you with this. Ekigambo hip kitegeeza okubeera ng'omanyi ng'oli mu buufu. That's what hip means. That's a hip crew, that's a hip brother, you get me? That's a hip king right there. Nti obeera omanyi, you know something above average. That's what hip means. Then hop means the movement. That okumanya n'okutambula. That's what hip hop is. Nti abamanyi bwe bekwata wamu ne batambula. That means let me give you an example. Abayimba ennyimba za R&B bayimba line 8, and this is not to disrespect the genre of R&B or aba gundi. I respect Kadongo Kamu too, but now let me talk about like R&B ennyimba ziri just normal. Nti aba R&B bayimba ennyimba line nga 8 oluyimba lwonna n'abeera nga chorus 2 ne gundi zonna zifiitinze mu luyimba lumu. Ayimba yo akagambo kamu then n'akiringa beat n'eyitawo n'ayimba yo akalala. But for hip hop, this is what shows you that this is a genre for being a genius. Nti n'abamwesi bako tebamusobola, because in hip hop it's 16 bars. That means tewali kuwestinga bar. Every bar goes to something. If you don't know what a bar is, a bar kwe kubala emu biri satu nya, emu biri satu nya, emu biri satu nya. Now in that bar, woteeka ebigambo. Olusi bibeera kibeera fast, olusi kibeera slow. Beat osobola okubeera ne slow. Ne kasobeera ng'obala nya kigendera ku space ya beat. So mu hip hop those are 16 bars oteeka okujjuzaamu ebigambo ate tukola verses 3. So tell me who is more intelligent. What's the hip movement? That's what hip hop is, and that's where I developed it. Because I love knowledge and I love history, and I will love young hip hop wherever. You get me? But you cannot love hip hop nga toyina magezi. Tobala hip hop genre ya babufu, abagala hip hop babeera babufu. It's a hip movement. KRS-One explained that too. It's a move. It's intelligent movement. That's what hip hop is. Nti the brand Baboon Force is intelligent movement. It's an intelligent movement. So I'll be back. Shout outs to my people on Instagram. Shout outs to my people on Facebook Live right now. What's up, Nasha Abdallah? I see you. Shobe Kint, I see you. On YouTube, I see. Go to YouTube and subscribe. I'm singing a kupanga nkola most of the lives. The episode is singing a take up to YouTube, and that's where I will be. Thank you everybody who has been subscribing and supporting my brand. Kanzanyeno break. New holy water, then I'm going to be back. But I'm really glad that you're chilling on this space with me. And let's talk about how we can build hip hop in all arenas, not just muziki goka, but hip hop is so vast. You can talk hip hop, think hip hop, eat hip hop, dress hip hop. Like even the medicine can be hip hop, because if you look back, the people who invented medicine, Egypt. So if you're interested in such stories, as the ghetto storyteller, this is the platform, GNL Zamba, and you see muziki. I do music, but I can contribute more to the industry, even through talking and inspire other people. So I'm really happy to be in this platform. Let me drink some water and then come back. I'm going to play Sweeper, then I'm going to be coming back in just a few seconds. Peace and love. It's your boy, GNL Zamba. 1.
GNL Zamba. Baboon Force, a legend. Uganda yani, Yaffe.
Yeah, what's up, it's your boy GNL Zamba. I need to get some water in my system. I need to put my I just set up this whole space like I think about 3 hours. Yesterday I began in 3 hours, and I'm right now we're live. After that I'll be back in a few. Tukomieo. A boy had to get some water. I got some holy water over here, if you know what I mean. And I got some real water over here. So what's up to my people on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Instagram? It's your boy GNL Zamba. So that was Neno. Damn, bro. The energy that I'm feeling and the joy that I'm feeling is because I've been blessed to quit and never find like from soda ginger, waliwo abantu abagala just hip hop ngali pure si binene byakisirunti omuntu wayimba just bulekanye nolekana bulekanye nah nigga we do like some real shit, man. So in the same spirit, and with if you're just joining us, we're just testing the sound your Zambaland podcast. So I want you to tell me njagala mumpulira oba mbeera mumpulira bulungi that side wembeera nga njogera njagala mu suggesting topics mwagala okumanya n'okuresearchingako baganda bange bali mu Uganda njagala mumbuuze ebibuuzo. I want you to ask me questions of things that I might know or things that I should research about and share with the people as the ghetto storyteller. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Sister MCs, like, you look fresh, man. Thank you. Baboon for us entertainment, looking fresh all day. Like I told you, it's the fresh God. Blessings come from above, and we are a reflection of the power and the energy that comes from the universe that God created. That's why I call myself nowadays the fresh God. So thank you for being on my platform. I very cool YouTube. I don't know if you can see the guitar, but I got a guitar right now in my hands. Nchayiga buyizi simanyi nnyo kiri awo naye nyumirwa okubeera nga tugizanya okitegeera. Menya Hassan Nkulaba, Joseph Kafuko is like, respect bro, love you bro. Thank you so much for the respect and the support. Thank you Kanike Rodriguez. Yeah, I got so many things to share with you. Nekas, okay, let me just take a break right now. Let's just enjoy. You tell me what the sound is like and I'll be reading some of the comments as well. Somebody says when you play it is not clear. Okay, I don't know why. Let me try to adjust over here. Thank you for the feedback. Like I said, this is the Zambaland podcast and I'm going to be chilling with Baboon Forest fans only. Let's try this out. I want you to vibe with me on this one. Nchayiga buyizi sagala museke mugambo muyayi. No, the rapper. I don't even have to be playing this. I only have to hold the microphone. But this in my spare time, I can play for you guys because I'm not on stage. You know what I mean. So this is just my personal space where I can come through and do the things that in the inside circles I enjoy art. Yeah, come on, Python's like freestyle. I'm about to give you a freestyle actually. So Komu has just requested for a freestyle, but I'm not going to give you a freestyle. I'm going to do you one better. Somebody's like, YouTube sound is loud and clear, but Facebook is very low. Let me see if I can increase the sound here. Facebook is quite bad. Nice manual. I think it is full, so I don't know why you tell me. But thank you for the feedback. Now your feedback. Now you I want you to tell me sound of Ekola sound. Tekola. I want you to tell me where to adjust, what not to adjust. And yeah, that's how we grow our thing. And that's how we connect better. Matovo Gambachi, what you said in Matovo? I didn't know you're called Matovo, bro. Yeah. So let me try playing again. And I've over sound a very color. Let's do that again. Okay, I think right now we said. I want to hear a verse. Let me give you some. Let me see if we're all good. All Gami Kasule Yunus Agambi Aliku Airport, Charlie Wanga Safe Travels, and somebody's like, oh, nothing Agambi Chili Clear, Nyowe Liverpool, Peace and Love, Jose Lutaya Jr. Oh, Deluxe Ibro. But then before I started this podcast, there's a friend of mine, Bamwita Deluxe Ibro. If you don't know Deluxe Ibro, is one of the biggest pioneers of rap in Uganda. Like the Ibro yali part over actually part of the group Jebaita Young Vibe. He sang a song Wampologo Masawa Meka Sawe Yangi the full of good so that's Ibro. I was talking to him on phone because we as hip hop brothers and as kings we relate. So I was talking to him. Shout out to Ibro. So right now, Njagala Omuntu Wange Yasabye verse. I forgot. Come up, Pathon. Yasabye something. So let me deliver on my promise. I'm going to more on something. So here it goes. Chitambula nomukambero kimufaananya koloba onekotaba fisherman ekyali wangoloba bwasmailinga omusana gufuna ebbuba ayokya n'okusinga sawuna ziri ez'ejjuba yankubyanga tica wange owamaathe mu p2 kubanga ye equals ya beautiful times 2 sutestabu kankufuule maibu future yaffe ebeere bright nga skin kala ya babu ontabudde nga physics mu luwarabu laba bwe nkutyanga candidate bwatya kantaabu kyalikoli boxa obulungi bwo bunkubye ejjaabu bw'obeera kyakulya obalagala nga kebab yothe bomb kyekataata wo walshababu kyankalanya ku street okyankalanya ne mu club akabina Kim Kardashian amaaso Grace Nakemera skin color ya Beyonce oba Susan Nava kissable lips nga Flavia tumusiime omwana yakanga munyenye toleeta balubu za umeme yasiba faamu erimu ebintu she brings out the animal in me when I'm asking for more olabye ekyana nze ndaba ebyana olabye ekyana Kampala ng'erina ebyana olabye ekyana olabye ekyana olabye ekyana sikuwadde vasio katonda kyekirala kyobeera omanja obeera tomanja kyali wange. So shout out to everybody on my YouTube page over here. That was requested by Komwapa. I thought it's like Gambi, just have your freestyle, but I thought a verse would do much better. It's the ghetto storyteller, the fresh god, Baboon for Senator MSCEO. If you're just joining us right now, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where I'm going to be posting most of the episodes from my free space, the Wembedanga and Shirinze. This is the time when I have my time and play some music and connect with some of my people, abali in all places of the globe. It's connecting and it's mbozi ya finger but holy water, you get me? So shout out to you, man. But let me show you something special though. I've been drinking, feeling like an animal with these cameras in my ear. I've been thinking, daddy, I don't know the lyrics. Cigars on ice. Baby, all night in love. obeera weetaaga lyato nze okubeera waneeno nammwe nze kyali kirooto nawandikanga rhymes zange mwana kutadooba kyali wange bitek naŋŋamba nti boy toloba luliba lumu olifuna rap hit kyali wange kiriba kati laba nzaali mu west hollywood ejama agenda oba cnn oba cbs oba firimu oba red carpet oba ku nyonyi e south africa natuuka e dubai natuuka neyo e brazil ku lwa Lugaflow ne bakyali bange bampagira okuva e kawempe ndi waneeno nyumirwa ekintu nyumyamu ne bakyali bange abali ku instagram mwenna mwana gamba tumidde benamisinga bakyali bange abali awo ku youtube n'abali ku facebook mwenna kyali abaagala nnyo. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just like playing around right now. But shout out to everybody on the. Like I said, I'm not a guitarist. I just play it in my free time. It's my new baby right here. It's my new baby. So whenever we're going out, I hope like in due time we'll be having conversations with this baby right here, and she'll be speaking to us and giving us hip hop rhymes and giving us stories. We'll be having conversations, but for now, kansoke muleka resting muko. For the person I ever dasabye verse, I try to play around with some Jay-Z and some GNL Zamba mix of it all, and that's pure music, that's pure art, and that's what we're here for, Zambaland. Thank you so much. Right. Shout out to everybody. Aliku YouTube, aliku Instagram, everybody abatunize in basically. Like I said, don't judge my guitar skills at all. I'm just like just beginning. I'm just beginning to play some guitar. I'm a rapper naturally. I don't have to even play an instrument except my voice and the microphone. So but shout out to everybody to Wulirizaba Denga supporting. Right now we're going to get into some topics. Neka zokemba kubire ko mbogalo kuberanga mu chachirinza. Entertainment. Yo, so in a platform your friend Baba de Bank post feedback or sounding a bulunja. I really appreciate that. I think by Nina Shoku weekend then or Venice Beach or Mala Venice Beach we'll be uploading some of the very fast episodes. But most of the episodes are just about topics that you suggest. This is the new hip hop infotainment, bro. So join me, your boy GNL Zamba. I think every week we'll be having something special. So right now I'm going to take another break, drink some holy water. Accent in holy water. Hot water. Ngenda nywe holy water. Nkomewo to presenting ekintu kyaffe. Tunyumye mukumboza, and I'll be reading some of the shoutouts as abantu abali ku Facebook, abali ku YouTube right now. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so for right now, kasoka tugende mu beat and already produced by Cause and Effect, and then from that I'll be coming back and having more conversations with you. See you in a bit.
GNL Zamba Baboon Force
BFB.
A legend.
Yeah.
Uganda yani Yafe.
It's allowed to you, man. think right now I need some other beat etuyimuse muku kansoke tubira bali ku Instagram Star Wars neno Javisi Asia Akenivio Lasio GNL I want story ya look up please mwana eyo jagisanga ku show but shout outs to you Machete the comedian that one you'll have to find it as a show. That's a special one, you know. I'll play that one for you special that way sounds like a show. Someone is like, man, all your rhymes zinjocha peace and love man, just take a quote kubanga gubera muliro. It's lava bro, this lava not even playing around. But shout outs to everybody. We don't fast anything, we just do everything. So if you're just joining us, this is just a test signal of something which I'm going to be moving on to never funds because I believe hip hop tally just tied to you a person holding a microphone. That's like hip hop in any genre enough 5. It has 5 elements, so you cannot even begin fusing just one thing which into chimo. And I get so disappointed when I hear people say, "Ah man, you're a musician. Why don't you just stick to singing? Like, fuck off." You get me? Like, just fuck off, man. Because if you look at history, the history of the world now and tobacco has been exceptional. Abantu bedda like Leonardo da Vinci, Bartolome, like all the people, Che Guevara, none of these people like ever did only one thing. Most of these people like waliwo tamu gye bayita ey'omuntu akola emirimu emingi ennyo nga gikola gyonna bulungi bamuyita polymath. So there were so many polymaths mu history nti omuntu omusanga nga doctor naye ng'ate akuba ebifaananyi ebya art n'abitunda n'abumba n'abeera ng'ate muyimbi n'abeera ng'ate politician. But Plato was a philosopher, but Plato was also a teacher. You get me? Like, he was a scientist, but he was also ngabera mu geometry and ngabera mu history. Like, there was philosophy as well. So I believe that the heavens blessed me. Katonda yanyamba nampa ekitone nti ate sisobola kubeera just mu section emu yokanti. It's only music. That's why I want to story tell in all the places and avenues where I've had the chance to express myself. So shout out to everybody that has been supporting me from day one. Day one, my Soda Jinjale fans, you get me? Soda Jinjale. Yes, hip hop. I believe hip hop is the realest music. Hip hop is the realest music, and let me begin to explain. The kanshitandike bwent nti bw'obeera nga tonaba kubeera convinced nti the future of the whole world is going to be hip hop, then you haven't been observant enough, or you just don't follow global trends. But hip hop is the only thing in the world nti mwesanga nga abantu move in very different locations. Then when people begin talking about the hip hop culture and the way they relate, people forget oboli wa color chi, oboli ya marriage chi, oboli wa religion chi. I think about 5 days ago I put out a tweet and I said hip hop will save the world and reggae music will heal it. Somebody retweeted Nagam, you replied and they said and reggae music will heal it. And I believe that. I really believe that. Hip hop has the power to transform everything. Like, I believe that if it wasn't for my song, Uganda Yafe, performing ku State House, Museveni would never have rapped. I believe that if it wasn't for hip hop and the youngest generation, the second youngest generation in the world, right now mu Uganda mulabanga hip hop are going to Islam, but hip hop never dies. This is abantu bamanyi hip hop bamanyi no hip hop never dies, but it only transforms into another form. Nti waliwo ba KRS-One nakyuka nadda mu ba Nas, nakyuka nadda kati ali mu ba Outkast, nakyuka nadda mu ba Outkast. Like right now Atlanta has the mantle. Ne hip hop ate yatandikira na mu US, abamanyi hip hop yatandikira ku muliro nga bajjajja baffe beenyumiza obuboozi okitegeera nga tewali tv tewali iphone ne babeera nga beenyumiza emboozi. That's where hip hop began. Kyobola baakubanga engalo, they were flowing to the rhythm and there was poetry behind that. And it was a way of preserving culture. So there's some cultures that don't die. Nti hip hop for it to be okubeera nga erina genres nyingi nnyo. People paint pictures nga za hip hop. People rap nga that's hip hop. People share knowledge through storytelling like we are doing right now. Like for millennia, like back in the day waliyo species y'abantu nga tukyuka okuva mu nkima okudda mu bantu. Waliwo species bali bagiyita Australopithecus. Yatandikira na mu East Africa actually. Like close to where we are, nga Uganda. Australopithecus, they were the first people to ever draw paintings. Ne bazikuba ku lwazi, oba ne bachiseling olwazi, ne batelinga a story on the rocks. This is not a lie. But all that right now is considered to be a part of indigenous hip hop, and which is what Nsimbi music tries to get into as a music facet itself. Nekati sawa zingenda bugotoni the global trends. Ne Hassan Minaj the other time nali mulabanga akoze a program which was about hip hop basically. Yagamba everywhere in the world forces ezikyusa ensi zitandika kubikaminga za hip hop. The reason why Tupac, why Kool Herc, Bonna, abali mu Bronx, they were able to change how black people are treated after Martin Luther, years after Martin Luther, was because of hip hop music. Mu India, mu South America, the people leading the forefront and running cities are hip hop people. Handsome boy in Kutumide, I see you, bro. Abali ku YouTube number Tumide. The conversation is still continuing. Thank you for chilling out with me. Right now, for about 42 minutes. I'm about to say bye because tomorrow I have a show. So follow me on my YouTube channel. Just going to be posting some of the content that comes through from here. Sharing side zeyo expanding our show can be and chilling out with our people. And building on to what we left behind.
A legend.
Yeah, man. Yeah, basically you can submit some of the comments. Kwanga is it on YouTube, is it Facebook, is it Instagram? I'm going to go in that order. And I love everybody that's chilling out with me right now. I'm a little bit tired because I traveled today, then I came back, but I was like really excited. I was really excited. I went and picked up my guitar from generally G orderings the other day to say. And then I began setting up again for this very program. To having conversations. It's going to be regular, like I promised. But Boom Force is going to be more active all around the world between our base. Between our base, abali mu Turkey, abali mu Sweden, abali mu base here South Africa, mu Cape Town, abali mu base here LA, where I'm from. Like right now, in Baboon Forest LA. Then wali abali mu Baboon Forest New York. Shout out to Baboon Forest New York. Ntumi deba guy bange Ibro abali London. Ntumi de my brother Alan Scoop right now ali mu Atlanta ba shooting abali yo bakola shows. Shout outs to Jabab, their entertainment as well. You know, like each and everybody out there. And everybody ali mu diaspora na abana be kabenyini abali Kawempe abali Mukono abali Mbarara. Shout outs to you, everybody who does hip hop music in their indigenous language, and shout outs to everybody who does it in any other language, as long as it's a form of free expression. I ain't mad at that at all. So right now, I don't know if you have some questions. Then get up and through some of the comments. Then we'll continue from there. So can expanding in my YouTube window right now. Oh wow, there's so many comments, man. Somebody's like, that's great and amazing, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I wish I'd get my let me see if I can minimize this shit and give you some other stuff, because I need some sound effects over here. Yeah. I need to read some of these comments. Joseph Kafuko Gamba Chogam into respect, bro. Yes, respect back to you too. I'm reading comments from YouTube right now. Joseph Kafuko, yes, it's like catching you live from Abu Dhabi. Shout out to my people in Abu Dhabi. Each and every time I've gone to Abu Dhabi, I've had fun over there. I began going to Abu Dhabi like in 2000. I think I first went to Abu Dhabi and did a radio. I think I was with radio, the latest radio. Shout outs to everybody, man. Oh fuck. Every time I think about radio, I think about the good times that we missed, the good times that we had. I first went to Abu Dhabi with with radio and the whole crew basically, and all of us were like excited to just be like out of Kampala and just chilling out. No show, we're just out there to enjoy life. That was really great, man. Shout out to Abu Dhabi. Maurice Olego, I see you was like baboon for a stand up. Peace and love, thank you for the support. Don Pros and Kulava, Davis Kato, shout outs. It's like my Zambaland, it has been a long time. Over when we meet again. God wills it, man. Bismillah. Bismillah. Katonda kasita kiteekawo tujja kumeetinga and I will be so happy twe kuba omuziki watunyumya bunyumya mbozi, or if we'll be drinking our holy water together, we call it holy water. See holy water, holy water. We are part of holy water that to meeting tukubamu embozi and we'll be like enjoying and having a good hip hop time. Shout outs to the basement. By the way, oh shit, I'd forgotten. Shout outs to the basement. Like in Tinder where my base is, Ninaba Chaliba, and like I got my bro Lyrical G, you know, another king is called Lyrical G. I got Onyuta, we call him Ila Instinct. But guy babera, what about Gala Kumanya Binine Bichistro Bichidan, that they don't fuck with any of that shit. So from the basement, I got Onyuta, we're gonna be able to meet Ila Instinct, but meet Junior, Onyuta, Nayita Ila Instinct. Lyrical G, as Lyrical G, or some people call him El Jeezy. We got Bernard Kanyike, shout outs to you. Bernard Kanyike, Yalimu, Alimu UK. We used to be in Mitchell Hall together in Makerere, and we used to like battle and rap. And Enigma was in Mitchell Hall too. Shout outs to Enigma too. Shout outs to Marvin, Alinemu group here for Vegetable Basement. We can buy it to Agala Kumanya still strictly hip hop. But Charibabela, when they begin dissecting Wu-Tang lyrics, they're not talking about anything mainstream. It's just a love for hip hop music. I need to say shout outs to our lawyer, Limo group, Mamita Brian, Orinji, Roth Mumio. I didn't call him Roth Mumio, that's not your name, bro. That's not your name, bro. Mamita Brian myself, to Winter Brian myself, Kuanga Mugene. Shout outs to Kenneth Kabatangare with the illest jump shot. You to be like a basketball court. I remember when I was young and we were in Mitchell Hall, Kabatangare had the illest jump shot. So your group here for the basement, so it's over there. Who am I forgetting? Shout outs to Rugged. Shout outs to Rugged, man. Shout outs to Rugged. Shout outs to my brother Rugged from Vietnam Wongo. Say Vietnam Wongo. Basically there's a hub of hip hop in Uganda, like I don't even know how to begin describing it. That there are people in Uganda that love hip hop and understand it, not just for loving it, but they understand it. And that's where I would like to get on to, where I'd like to learn from other people about other things that I might not know about. And I would like to also expand on the appreciation for hip hop as a genre in Uganda. That has always been a passion of mine and a goal of mine. I remember listening to like Nas lyrics and I'll be like, bro, you are not understanding what this brother just dropped right here. That's knowledge, you know. That's knowledge right there. And people used to be like, oh, Gambia, be cheap. But I understand that between a language barrier sometimes, that's why we try to represent in our own languages. To check our name is to be authentic. I know I'm talking too much, but I usually talk too much when I'm excited to be with my fans, and I can't wait to see you again. So shout out to David Kato, we'll meet again. Awaswa Ibra is like, hey, what's up, bro? And then Joseph Mbazila is like, thanks for representing. I'm in Stockholm. Fine-tune levels of sound effects, they're kind of distort. Yes. So right now I'm having a sound engineer. Niragai Wanga producing shows of Zansimbi music. Is gonna be coming in this. Right now Abada is out of the state, Abada in Atlanta. So he's gonna be flying back tomorrow. So but Jencha, njakubera ntereza amasimu, njakubera abagala okunkubira abali ku masimu baba basobola okunkubira. Then njakubera tereza ne sound, because the sound effects right now bobera owulira sound effects nga, let me say, this is my favorite. I love that shit. that shit, but yeah, I understand. Thank you for the feedback. Ogami to distort, so again, Akuja, then is going to help me adjust that. Thank you so much, Joseph Mbazira, Okumbulira, for the feedback. So that has been YouTube. About YouTube to Bamaze, right now, but ezo zonna zonna pages nja kubeera sikyazikyalako ngenda kubeera nkyala ku YouTube kwokka, but for right now nza osoma comments za YouTube. Subscribe, follow GNL Zamba, genda ku space bagenda kubagita Zambaland, and this is where this platform is going to be for sharing knowledge, sharing some art, some dope ass music, and some ill-ass bars, talking about jokes, talking about knowledge, talking about building and helping out each other, talking about actually also becoming a better version of who we are, and not like in a corny sense, not how people say it and it's like trite, not like that regurgitated shit. Babyogera nnyo so that it becomes like, in a nutshell, that shit pisses me off omuntu bayogera mu speech nagamba, but in a nutshell, man, like find better ways of expressing yourself, man, through language. But right now, like Chembade ngamba nti engeri obutafeeling a trite, I just want to say that becoming better versions of ourselves means one of the things which I'm really, really passionate about, Benjagala, that we should change as a society of Uganda. I got my Ugandan flag in the background. Abatagira bakubanga eri camera sinaba kujiactivating kujiteka on all these platforms. That's the main camera over there. Yeah, I'll just put the Ugandan flag in it right now. One of my biggest passions is to make sure that NC engeri how abantu engeri to relating to each other. It needs to change. Like, I really believe there's a better way for Ugandans to live. Just in Tikatijo, I'm not just saying this to just say it. There is a chibachi no mokulabanga. Egwanga lyaffe becomes so animalistic in a way. I think at tuli bantu bali animalistic. We are very, very beautiful people in Uganda. Tuli bantu balungi nnyo omuntu akyali ewaka. Bamuterayo kachayi ne wabeerawo omukeeka, abantu ne banyumya emboozi yaabwe ne baseka. Waliwo challenges nti tulina economy eri that strong naye abantu babeerangawo ne beeyagala, but that's, I don't want to accept, and if there's only one thing that I would like to change right now is to use hip hop to find ways on how we can improve the spirit of the nation. Egwanga lyaffe right now, the spirit of the nation is suffering. And by that, I'm not even talking about politics at all, because for me politics bores me. I don't want to go into that arena at all. I'm speaking as an artist, and I'm speaking to the soul of the nation and the spirit of how we relate to each other. Edda abantu babeeranga n'emikwano nga mukwano gwa kuyamba, okitegeera? Edda abantu babeeranga n'emikwano nga mukwano gw'omubuulira ekintu ne munyumya ne kibeera solved. Instead of kubeeranga abantu beegeya bwegeya nti ate gundi ali bw'ati, gundi ali bw'ati. And also this other whole things, ekyali kintamye mu music industry in Uganda is that it had become a thing of like where if you had to survive as an unintelligent, educated artist, you had to be mean. And that's not the kind of space which I want to operate in. I can go there. I can go there from 0 to 100 like real quick. But that does not feed the spirit, and that does not make one a better version of themselves. Like we are all warriors. Like we are all warriors for our society, but we should be warriors for our society when we are being attacked instead of destroying each other from within. Tukula munonga avuddeyo n'omusikanada wansi n'owandika comment yali ekisiru instead of somebody okumulabirako and asking them kikyayize tweyambe, nti waliwo platforms nga LinkedIn, waliwo platforms eziri nti for me you can reach me directly on my DMs ku Twitter, you can reach me on my DMs on Instagram, and if I get to them I'll be answering you and sharing knowledge. Ne waliwo generation ye yaliwo nga omulimu gwabwe balinanga ekintu kyebakozesa nti CPO meant nti omuntu omubuulira kyo kigenda maaso, you get me, and they were not eager to sharing knowledge and improving. Ate nabo ne bennyini ne basigala nga beekonyeza. And I'm not speaking to anyone in particular. I'm not talking about musicians, I'm talking about waliwo generation eyajja. I think generation y'abantu abazaalibwa mu G7 awo. The generation y'abantu abazaalibwa mu G7 bali bayise through a lot of hardship, nebazadde babayita through a lot of hardship, that there was a lot of antitrust which is still held within the souls of the people that it has not got out yet. Naye njagala generation yaffe n'empya the generation that's coming out to find better ways of relating to each other. Osobola okubeera an artist nobeera nga you can improve the lives of abantu abakuvaako emabega. That's how it's meant to be. Then nobeera nga omuntu you a leader but you care beyond ebitibwa bye and photo opportunities nemwekubisa ebifaananyi but doing things ebiri ku ground. Okubeera nga ne bw'oba obbye ssente za gavumenti zinvesting mu ewaka ewaffe, and I'm not condoning corruption in any way, naye there is a lack of patriotism where we come from, and right now we are so attached to even things ebiri immaterial. Nti mu Kampala kati abawala bonna bafa kwambala Balenciaga, bafa kwambala labels ezakabi, but all that shit is pretentious, you get me? And I'm not saying that I'm infallible to on any of that shit. I love fly shit, bro. I love fly shit. I love things that yakabi. I love all that. But the spirit of the nation, to me, what I want to appeal to people about, and now I want to use hip hop right now, is for us to be a real version of ourselves and to be a better version of ourselves in TV. We need to begin being honest with each other. You get me? And I'm not preaching, I'm not a preacher. I fucking swear when I feel like it. I'm naturally, at my core, I believe I'm a decent human being. And I love music, I love helping other people out. I'm not even a philanthropist at all. I'm just a person, I'm not even religious, but I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. I'll say that another time. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. And just because I believe in the soul of the people, and because I love my people from Uganda, and I know what we are capable of, and I know what we are blessed with, there's a better way for us to relate to each other. Nti ndaba stories z'abayimbi bemulabanga bagudde ne mubateeka ku TV ne basinika ebinnyo naye ng'omuntu asinika ebinnyo naye oluusi ali mu situation nga mbi. I'm not trying to attack anybody, but I'm just saying that just face the reflection. How would you feel when you're being laughed at like that? Okitegeera? Ne wabeerawo situation nti waliwo abayimbi nga bo they feel kutekwa kwekuba bukokola in order to survive. Like you must punch the other person in the face in order to survive. You must stop their music and their journey from advancing, which comes from a place of insecurity, by the way. Most of the people abalwana and abayomba, it comes from insecurity, and it comes also from a place of ignorance, and ignorance breeds fear, and people fear what they don't understand, and when fear transforms into hatred, society afebweyononekera. So there's a need for us to share knowledge, to share the knowledge of how our people used to relate back in the day. In Uganda, we are abasajja nga ba Alex Mukulu, who used their art to advance our thoughts. I must say I was inspired by Alex Mukulu to a certain degree too. I was inspired by Kawesa as well. I was inspired by Philly. I was inspired by Eli Wamala. I was inspired by Tatawa Joanita Kawalia, Eklas Kawalia, even generations like way before me. But I believe that right now we have grown to a level right now where we are put in a position where we should share some of that knowledge. Generation that's not how normal people relate. That's not how normal people relate. This is going to be a new generation, and this is for Uganda. This is for our people to relate better, to belenga to building. And this is your platform, GNL Zamba platform. Bagita Zamba, and subscribe on YouTube. And we'll begin having these Monday conversations. There's a monumental as well. I believe we can improve on our country and begin building it from the inside instead of destroying it from the inside. We need to share knowledge. Handsome boy, that's still Nkulaba. Kacherega Chase Nkulaba. I see you quoting my song, Ghetto Mentality, where I say, kill them with a smile, bury them with success. It's the other way around, actually. Bury them with success, kill them with a smile. But still speaking to the ethos of what's going on in Uganda, I believe we have a very special country, Mwana. Olabanti, if you read history books, some of the knowledge that I'll be sharing with you on other episodes, if you read history books of where even civilization and humanity began, they describe the area where Tuva. like that area between two rift valleys, that area which we call Uganda, awali freshwater lakes, awali ebinyonyi ebibuuka, awali giraffe, awali elephants, awali like very beautiful people, so diverse. We have 57 tribes like in just one area, one of the most diverse places in the world, and it's where the youngest population of the world is. So my question is to everybody that's listening right now to my podcast, and as we are testing this platform, how are we preparing the next generation, the youngest generation? Are we leaving them with only stupidity, or are we leaving them behind with knowledge and a legacy to carry forward? Are we inspiring them to deal with the technology challenges eziri mu nsesaawa zino, or tusinika businessman nti mwana ako ke kapya? Yes, we need a kapya kubanga tunyumirwa muziki gutukuba. Shout outs to Fresh Kid, by the way. Fresh Kid ansanyusa. Shout outs to Fikfa Maker, Fefe Busi, Mulekwa Mwana Yatuvako, Lumix na Yatuvako. Shout outs to Lyrical G. Shout outs to my brother Monji, Big Thriller in a Big Hit by Jita Gidem. You know, everybody that I've worked with, man, and everybody in the industry right now. But I'm speaking to the soul of the nation right now, the Zambaland podcast. We need to share more. We need to look at ourselves and examine and reflect on how we relate towards each other, and hopefully we can inspire the nation to take a very different direction than where it's headed. Right now tugenda wabinyo. Abantu bagenda tandika kwekuba abantu. Everything is tutandise n'okuwaana ababbi nti mwana oyo akola mu gundi yabbeeza gundi. Like, man, that costs us at the end of the day. But I want you to be there ogambe mwana oyo leader waffe omulaba anyumye ataddeko ettama naye mwana yazimba kali akasomero kitegeera, like beyond even politics. That's what I want to speak out to, and to even speak about hip hop itself, that at the very core of things, hip hop, that's what hip hop is. Hip hop is about society, uplifting a society. Yavayo because racism existed, because inequality existed, because our forefathers bajjajja baffe batulanga ku muliro, and because they believed that storytelling and listening to each other's story, each other's pain, each other's laughter, each other's dance, each other's jump, like bulimu woberanga, you relate to each other. That's why hip hop exists, and that's why I believe this platform should exist. Thank you so much for listening to me, bro. So about Instagram bavuddeko, abali ku Facebook, I'm about to say bye, but thank you so much. Thank you for taking this whole time okubeera nga muli nange obugalo bw'omwangu. I really appreciate you chilling with me. Abali ku Facebook mwenna, I'm going to read through all the messages. I'm going to be replying. Say hi to my little friend over there. This is my little friend. I love their guitar. I just picked it up today, and I'm still learning to relating better. Shout out to everybody that loves hip hop music in Uganda. Tatumatira akolechi, bachimanyi kibabera bakola. Naye Baboon Force Entertainment. Subscribe to YouTube. I love you, and peace and love Facebook. I'll be seeing you on the rebound. Mwebale nnyo kuchiringa nange. I'm going to read for the comments, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Just go bogenda ku YouTube, genda ku GNL Zamba. And also one of the things, this is the sidebar. One of the things one of the first things begenda okukola kubanga omwana ali mu ghetto ateko kuyiga okukozesa internet. One of my very first episodes ku Zambaland podcast ngenda kuyigiriza abantu okukozesa internet. Kubanga ejja kuzetewetaga sasula sente nyingi nnyo za university. Genda ku internet oyige. Ngenda kuyigiriza kugenda ku internet. Tetugenda kubeera balinga abatababuuso abatabawa knowledge. I went to school, my parents paid school fees for me to go to school. But then I believe that I have a calling to whatever I know I should share right now in my society. So abamanyi, just skip over that episode. Naye my very first episode on Zamba and Kuigiza ghetto people how to use the internet. And the two biggest universities in the world being Facebook, being YouTube and Google. That's where we'll begin. The revolution will begin from there. Just to reawaken ourselves to be in our best hip hop version. That's where we're going to be beginning. So shout outs to everybody who has been watching me on Facebook. So right now Facebook, our Facebook, mwena by it's your boy GNL Zamba, Baboon Force Entertainment, CEO company. Okay, so I've just switched on. I'm just switched off, and it was on 9% battery. And nsigadde n'abantu bange mwonna abali ku YouTube. And I want to make this calling to everybody abadde alaba my program as I'm testing this thing out. I want this to be an avenue where we can talk and build with knowledge. Okitegeera, just like the ancestors did, just like the generations that came before us did. I want this to be the avenue where we can relate to each other, tuperenga twenyumiza emboozi, but also learning from each other. And we need to learn how to share, and we need to learn how to build. You get me? Like, our generation depends on us. Like, if you got brothers, you got sisters, each and everybody should be a king and a queen in UG. That's what I believe. That's my mentality right there. So whenever I go YouTube right now, I know it has really been a very long episode. I didn't mean to go on for this long. Just create a briefer. There will be about an hour. I'll be dedicating an hour every day to make episodes like this. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, tell somebody else, share the knowledge. Mwebale nnyo okubeera nga mukirinze nange. It's your boy GNL Zamba. Mbagala nnyo 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 nnyo. So I'll end it like this. Shout out to you.
GNL
It's your boy GNL
Zamba.
Zamba line.
Bamboo Force.
BFP.
A legend.
Yeah.
Uganda yani yafe.
Peace and love to everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me, and see you tomorrow. I have a show tomorrow in Venice Beach. For those in California, come through and check us out. Nsimbi Band, we're going to be doing something special. Mbagala nnyo, omulenzi wa GNL Zamba. Peace and love. One.